This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our MLB Pick Show here for Wednesday, June 18th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as a team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. We go live every day, 9:30 a.m. each time. It is the Tony Dixon Morning Show. The cappers join me. We go live game by game with you with picks from all the major sports. Give us a like, a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate that. And of course, if you'd like to support us, hit that join button, become a member, get early access to my videos. A good way to support us for the work we put into this channel. And of course, we're looking for cappers. You can apply over on our website, tony.com. Send us an email there on our contact form upper right, or apply live with an audition. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site, showcase the top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to long-term passes. You see our top performers up here like Rod Zawacki, Mills, Ron, Sean, all these guys you know from our live shows as well as our YouTube videos. Biller's been red hot up there. We've seen Ramon. You see him on our live shows as well. Kevin Thomas with his video content as well. Solo's been hot. Latest premium picks here said the page with best bets and more will be locked and loaded for this card here on Wednesday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. Red Sox and Mariners. This one for Wednesday. Garrett Crochet gets a start for Boston. Crochet has 15 starts, ERA 2.24, whip of 1.03, left-hander elite 30% K rate, 7.5% walks, the ground balls 48%, 0.84 home runs per 9 innings. Luis Castillo starts for Seattle. Castillo in 14 starts, an ERA 3.29, whip of 1.27, veteran fans 20%, 7.5% walks, the ground ball rate of 40%, 1.02 home runs per 9 innings. Boston hitting 213 in their past 6 games with Seattle at 261. Castillo in his 8 home starts, an ERA of 2.35. Red Sox 11-15 on the road against right-hand starters. It's a -4 unit loss. Mariners 10-4 at home against winning teams. It's a +5.5 unit return. Pick your Seattle +113. Pirates and Tigers. This one for Wednesday. Andrew Heaney starts for Pittsburgh. Heaney made 14 starts, an ERA 3.33, whip of 1.11. The lefty strikes out 18.5%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball rate 40%, 1.26 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.42. Tarek Skubal starts for Detroit. Skubal in 14 starts, an ERA 1.99, whip of 0.81. Lefty and elite 33% K rate, 2.5% walks. The ground ball is 42%, 0.6 home runs per 9 innings. Pittsburgh hitting 172 in their past 6 games with a bullpen ERA of 1.37. Detroit hitting 248 against left-handed starters. Skubal in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 0.99. Pittsburgh 23-10 to the under on the road as underdog of even money or greater. Pick here Pittsburgh and Detroit under 7. Phillies and the Marlins. This one for Wednesday. Ranger Suarez makes the start for Philadelphia. Suarez got 8 starts, ERA 2.32, whip of 1.07. The lefty strikes out 22%, 6% with the walks. The ground balls 55% with limited home run damage. Anna Mazur starts for Miami. Mazur makes his 2025 debut. Put up some good numbers in AAA. He had 8 starts with the Padres last year, an ERA of 7.49, whip of 1.81. Philadelphia hitting 304 over their past 6 games. Miami hitting 243 at home. Suarez in his past 5 starts here, an ERA of 0.83. Phillies 16-8 to the run line on the road against right-handed starters as a +8 unit return. Miami 0-5 the run line in their past 5 home games, losing 6 units. Pick your Philadelphia run line -1.5 runs in this one. We have Rockies and the Nationals for Wednesday. Herman Marquez starts for Colorado. Marquez in 14 starts, an ERA 6.62, whip of 1.66. Righty strikes out 15%, 7% walks. The ground ball rate 40%, 0.93 home runs per 9 innings. Mitchell Parker gets the start for Washington. Parker has 14 starts in ERA 4.84, whip of 1.35. The left-hander fans 16%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball rate of 39%, 0.97 home runs per 9 innings. Colorado batting 269 in their past 7 games with the Nationals at 231. Parker in his past 5 games an ERA of 6.29. The Washington bullpen ERA 6.54 at home. Washington 0-6 as a home favorite of -110 or higher, losing 8 units. Colorado 5-3 on the road, facing teams that allow an average of 4.5 runs per game or greater. That's a +6 unit return. Pick your Colorado +149. Angels and the Yankees for Wednesday. Jack Kowanowitz will get the start for LA. Kowanowitz has 14 starts in ERA 5.53, whip of 1.59. Righty strikes out 16%, 10.5% walks. The ground ball rate of 50%, 1.63 home runs per 9 innings. Ryan Yarbrough gets a start for New York. Yarbrough in 15 appearances in ERA 3.96, whip of 1.18. Lefty fans 22%, 8% walks. The ground balls 39%, 1.44 home runs per 9 innings. LA hitting 217 in their past 6 games. New York hitting 216 in their past 7 games, but a bullpen ERA of 0.87. Angels bullpen over their past 28 games an ERA of 3.49. They are 6-3 the under on the road, facing a team with a 540 to 620 win percentage. New York 13-2 the under at home, facing an AL team with a slugging percentage of 410 or lower. Pick your LA New York under 9.5. Diamondbacks and the Blue Jays. This one for Wednesday. Eduardo Rodriguez starts for Arizona. Rodriguez in 11 starts in ERA 6.27, whip of 1.59. The lefty fans 23%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls 32%, 1.61 home runs per 9 innings. Eric Lauer will start for Toronto. Lauer appeared in 9 games, ERA 2.37, whip of 0.92. Lefty strikes out 24%. 8.5% walks. The ground ball is 32%, 1.19 home runs per 9 innings. Arizona hitting 246 on the road with a bullpen ERA of 4.85. Toronto hitting 285 against left-handed starters. Blue Jays bullpen has performed well at home. Arizona 8-11 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower. That's a -1.5 unit loss. Blue Jays 10-2 at home against the NL. That's a +8 unit return. Pick your Toronto in this one. Twins and the Reds for Wednesday. Bailey Ober starts for Minnesota. Ober in 14 starts in ERA 4.40, whip of 1.38. Righty fans 17.5%, 6.5% walks. Ground balls 29%, 1.59 home runs per 9 innings. Nick Lodolo gets the start for Cincinnati. Lodolo 14 starts, ERA 3.76, whip of 1.13. Lefty strikes out 21%, 5% walks. A ground ball rate of 41%. 1.14 home runs per 9 innings. Minnesota hitting 283 on the road. The Reds hitting 283 against the AL. Ober in his past 5 starts an ERA of 5.68. Minnesota bullpen over their past 6 games an ERA over 8. They are 6-16 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower. That's a -9.5 unit loss. Reds 13-9 at home in line between +125 and -125. That's a +4 unit return here. Pick Cincinnati -109. Mets and the Braves. This one for Wednesday. Paul Blackburn starts for New York. Blackburn appeared in 3 games in ERA 6.75, whip of 1.17. Righty strikes out 14%, 4.5% walks. The ground ball rate 46%. No homers allowed. Chris Sale starts for Atlanta. Sale in 14 starts in ERA 2.79, whip of 1.21. Left in elite 32% K rate, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 37%, 0.78 home runs per 9 innings. New York banged 228 in their past 6 games. Sale in his past 4 starts an ERA of 1.04. New York bullpen on the road has an ERA of 3.27. New York 14-3 adds an underdog of even money or higher. Atlanta 12-4 the under, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower. Pick here New York and Atlanta under 8. Orioles and Rays for Wednesday. Trevor Rogers starts for Baltimore. Rogers in his season opener allowed no runs but 5 strikeouts in 6 1/3 innings. The lefty had 25 starts in 2024 with an ERA 4.92, whip of 1.58. He struck out 17%, 10% walks. The ground balls for 46%, 1.01 home runs per 9 innings. Taj Bradley gets a start for Tampa Bay. Bradley in 14 starts, ERA 4.35, whip of 1.28. Righty fans 21%, 10% walks. The ground ball rate 50%, 1.14 home runs per 9 innings. Baltimore hitting 231 on the road. Rays hitting 286 in their past 6 games. Bradley in his past 5 starts has an ERA of 3.54. The Rays bullpen in their past 28 games an ERA of 2.07. Baltimore 7-25 facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.25 or lower. The Rays 13-7 at home against losing teams. Pick here Tampa Bay in this one. Cardinals and White Sox for Wednesday. Sonny Gray gets a start for St. Louis. Gray in 14 starts, an ERA 3.84, whip of 1.18. Veteran fans 26%, 4.5% walks. The ground ball rate 38%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. David Martin starts for Chicago. Martin appeared in 14 games, an ERA 3.79, whip of 1.23. The righty strikes out 16%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball rate 48%, 1.34 home runs per 9 innings. Cardinals hitting 235 in their past 6 games. It was Chicago at 216. Gray in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 2.73. Burke's numbers have been better at home. Both bullpens in great form in this 6-game period. St. Louis 8-5 the under on the road, facing teams with that average 0.9 home runs per game or fewer. Pick here St. Louis and Chicago under 8. Royals and Rangers, this one for Wednesday. Chris Bubik starts for KC. Bubik started 13 games in ERA 1.92, whip of 1.07. The lefty strikes out 26%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate 44%, limited home run damage. Patrick Corbin starts for Texas. Corbin has 12 starts, an ERA 3.66, whip of 1.22. Lefty an 18% strikeout rate, 7.5% walks. A ground balls 41% with 1.36 home runs per 9 innings. KC banged 213 in their past 6 games. Texas hitting 229 at home. Bubik on the road, an ERA of 1.48 in 7 starts. Rangers bullpen past 26 games, an ERA of 2.61. Texas 27-9 to the under at home. KC 4-1 to the under on the road. Pick here KC and Texas under the total. Brewers and Cubs, this one for Wednesday. Jacob Mizorowski starts for Milwaukee. Mizorowski in his MLB debut, impressive, allowing no runs with 5 strikeouts in 5 innings at home. The Cardinals right-hander was a second-round pick in 2022 who put up great numbers in AAA the past 2 seasons. Jameson Taillon gets a start for Chicago. Taillon has 14 starts, ERA 3.48, whip of 0.98. Righty strikes out 20%, 5% walks, a ground ball rate of 35%, 1.74 home runs per 9 innings. Wins expected to blow out. Chicago batting 239 at home. Milwaukee bullpen past 6 games in ERA of 1.66. They are 5-5 at home against the division, those Chicago Cubs. So we'll take Milwaukee here at plus 127. Guardians and Giants, this one for Wednesday. Logan Allen starts for Cleveland. Allen appeared in 13 games in ERA 4.28, whip of 1.51. The lefty strikes out 17%, 10.5% walks. The ground ball rate 44%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Justin Verlander starts for San Francisco. Verlander in 10 starts in ERA 4.33, whip of 1.40. Veteran fans 18%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball rate 39% with 1.38 home runs per 9 innings. He does return from the injured list with a pectoral injury. Cleveland hitting 203 over their past 5 games. San Francisco in their past 6 games hitting 263. Allen in his past 5 starts an ERA of 5.5. In his past 6 starts, Verlander had an ERA of 3.24. San Francisco bullpen has performed well at home. Cleveland 5-10 on the road, facing teams that get outscored by half run per game or greater. That's a -4 unit loss. Giants 9-3 at home, facing a team with an on-base percentage of .330 or lower. That's a +4 unit return. Pick here San Francisco -135. Astros and Athletics, this one for Wednesday. Framber Valdez starts for Houston. Valdez in 14 starts, an ERA 3.10, whip of 1.09. The lefty strikes out 27%, 8% walks, a ground ball rate 58%, 0.6 home runs per 9 innings. Luis Severino will start for Athletics. Severino has 15 starts, an ERA 4.47 whip of 1.30. Veteran strikes out 16%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball rate 41% with 0.6 home runs per 9 innings. Houston batting .279 in their past 7 games, a bullpen ERA of 1.61. Athletics in their past 6 games hit .227. Valdez in his past 5 starts has an ERA of 2.38. Severino in his 9 home starts carries an ERA of 7.10. Athletics bullpen at home an ERA of 5.56. Houston 5-4 to the run line on the road when favored by -125 to -175. That's a plus 1.5 unit return. Athletics 3-8 at home against left-handed starters to the run line with a -6 unit loss. Play here Houston run line -1.5 runs, even money. Dodgers and Padres, this one for Wednesday. Stephen Kolek starts for San Diego. Kolek has 8 starts, an ERA 3.50, whip of 1.32. Righty strikes out 17%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 54%, 0.97 home runs per 9 innings. Emmett Sheehan starts for LA. Sheehan makes his 2025 debut, recovering from Tommy John surgery. He appeared in 13 games last year, ERA 4.92, whip of 1.18, striking out 64 batters in 16 1/3 innings of work, allowing 11 homers. Wind expected to blow out 77 degrees at first pitch. San Diego hitting .272 in their past 6 games with a bullpen ERA of 4.91. LA banged .278 at home with 68 homers in 38 games. Kolek in his past 5 games has an ERA of 4.33. The Dodgers bullpen in their past 6 games an ERA of 5.52. LA 20-10 to the over at home when favored by -150 to -$2. That's a plus 1 in the past 1+ seasons. Padres 8-4 the over on the road, facing NL teams that allow 4.5 runs per game or greater. Pick here San Diego and LA over 9.5 runs. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks on our channel delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com, making it a great site channel to subscribe to. We go live every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tony 6 Morning Show. The cappers join me with picks, game by game with you. There, our live chat's open so you guys can interact with us with your picks, your pick suggestions, comments, and more. So check us out. Give us a like, a thumbs up on this video. You really help us build up our channel. We greatly appreciate that. You can become a member, show appreciation by becoming a member of our channel. Join there. You'll get early access to my videos as well as a way to support us here for the work we put into this channel. And you guys know we are looking for cappers. You may apply on our live shows here, on our live show in the morning with a live audition, or send an email to us. You'll find the email contact form on our website. Then remember to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing our top performers. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them up there like Ron Mills, Ron, Sean. Last 3 days, Biller's been red hot as well. Ramon up there as well. Kevin Thomas. Latest print picks here, center of the page with best bets and more. We will be locked and loaded for this card here on Wednesday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. Amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. And our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. That's going to do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk with you guys later.